All right, Glenn, I'm going to throw you a director and we're going to have a chat about their films and then you're going to do the same for me.
Okay.
Just go easy on me with the genre ones because all right. Christopher Nolan. Thoughts?
Yeah. Thoughts? Well,
overrated, underrated, rated high, rated evenly.
Instinctively, I want to say overrated.
Okay.
But I don't think he's overrated. I think he's good. He's a good filmmaker.
Yes.
He's made enough great stuff to earn my respect, mate. But I don't like everything he does.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair assessment. I probably like him more than you do, but
I'd say so. I mean, look, his films have become events. He's
they
one
have.
of those filmmakers. He's the auteur that sort of, you go to a Nolan film.
He's like the Spielberg of different in like obviously themes, motifs, but in terms of like that big name guy who has mass appeal with critical acclaim, I think he's kind of like the Spielberg for me.
Yeah, it's been a handful of those over the years.
Mm.
Yeah. Look, I love Inception. I think that's fantastic.
Inception's amazing.
Yeah.
People who say it's not, I love Inception. Aesthetically brilliant.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I love Memento, obviously.
Yes.
Insomnia? Insomnia is interesting. I don't think it's a great film. I think, once again, the original's probably the better film, but
good performances.
Yeah, it has got good performances. It's sort of like flew under the radar. That one.
Robin Williams, man, he played a good villain.
Yeah.
He's creepy as heck in that.
And of course, I do like Batman Begins. I think that's really, really strong.
Yeah, Batman Begins is a good one. I like the trilogy. I would say, I think The Dark Knight is overrated, but I'd say that's my favourite of the three.
Yeah.
I actually really liked the last one. I enjoyed that a lot. Spectacle.
Yeah, it is.
Look,
I watched all three back to back at IMAX in a marathon.
Oh, wow.
And the third one just didn't hold up.
That would have been intense, yeah.
But I guess structurally it's a much more coherent film than Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Dark Knight, it sells because of the performance. It's the Heath Ledger film, right?
Yeah, it was.
But we've spoken before about it being a bit clunky because it feels like two stories joined together, whereas the third film does feel like one story.
A bit more fluent.
But Batman Begins is where it's at for me.
Yeah, so you're a big fan of the first one.
Yeah.
I need to watch that again. I would say my favourite Nolan was Inception for a long time. I would say it's Dunkirk now. Typical Kev.
Dunkirk's fantastic.
Dunkirk is amazing. I think Dunkirk is one of the best war films I reckon I've seen. I think it's one of the best films of the decade or century thus far. One thing I love about it is that it's so brief. Obviously Nolan, most of his films are long. Like The Dark Knight Rises is probably almost 3 hours. I think too long. Yep. And even The Dark Knight's too long. Inception's a long film. They're all long. This film is in and out in about 90 minutes.
Well, there's hardly any dialogue.
There's hardly any dialogue. There's no real... Tom Hardy plays the hero character, but he hardly says a word. You don't even see his face.
Yep.
I really love it. And I think it's not... His films can be gimmicky, I guess. Obviously, he's got that time gimmick, but for me, it makes sense in the context of it. It doesn't feel like a gimmick to me. It really serves it. Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
Dang.
I saw that at IMAX too. And it was overwhelming experience.
It would have been amazing. So in Dunkirk's where it's at for me. I hope he does more like that.
What about... I'm going to throw one at you. John Hughes.
Oh, yeah. Jonathan. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah, I was just about to say, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
I didn't want to do the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heart attack.
No, he's great. I think, I'm thinking about John Hughes. He's one of those guys that you forget about and doesn't get mentioned along with some of these other highly influential directors. And his influence is almost underrated on filmmakers and audiences. Yep. I think he had an incredible cultural impact.
He began at National Lampoon's magazine.
Yeah.
Where he wrote, I think it was called Vacation 55, which turned into National Lampoon's Vacation. He also did, I'm going to blank out on this one. The one with Anne Ramsey, Class Reunion.
Okay.
Yeah. So he started way back before he even hit his stride as like a teen angst director.
Yes.
I love the man.
His influence on cinema is profound.
I don't think any other director has really tapped into that teenage sensibility.
No.
That feeling of angst that he did. Like, The Breakfast Club's obviously a bit of a stone cold classic.
Indeed.
And what's your favourite John Hughes film?
That's a tough guy. I'd probably Bueller. Yeah. I would say, I think that's probably the one that resonates. It's a great film. It holds up. It's evergreen. It's got a great ending, man. I just love that. When the car goes through and he's like, I'll handle this, whatever. I love that. It's brilliant.
That was the one I watched the most growing up.
Yeah.
I really, really gravitated to that one. But I think his best one for my money is Planes, Trains and Automobiles.
Yeah, okay.
Gets me in the feels every time.
Yeah.
It's a devastating film. John Candy is never been better.
John Candy, yeah.
I mean, he's obviously great in Uncle Buck and
he's
I think John Hughes wrote and produced Great Outdoors with John Candy.
He did, yeah, I've seen that.
He's produced some great stuff.
Yeah, well, he wrote a lot of stuff that other people directed as well,
Yeah.
didn't he? Yeah.
One of them was very overlooked was Dutch with
Yeah,
Ed
okay.
O'Neill and Ethan Embry.
I don't reckon I've seen that.
It's great. It's good stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, no, John Hughes, awesome. And he also sort of transitioned too, like several stages of his career. He went from that sort of R-rated comedy with the vacation movies,
Yeah.
and the National Lampoons in general, and then he moved to these teen comedies.
Mm.
And then for the latter part of his career, he did all the kid movies.
Yeah.
He produced Flubber, the Home
Did
Alone
he produce?
movies.
Yeah. Did he write Home Alone?
Yes.
Did he? I knew he wrote that.
Home Alone
yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And yeah, he wrote Flubber and produced it.
Yeah.
101 Dalmatians.
Yeah,
the
well,
Disney adaptation.
Didn't know he wrote that.
Live action one.
Getting close.
So many. Baby's Day Out.
Oh, what a classic!
Yeah.
Baby's Day Out. What a classic!
Yeah. Joey Pants.
Joey Pants.
And I think the last film he ever directed was Curly Sue with Jim Belushi.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a lovely film. And then the last one he ever wrote was called Reach the Rock.
When did he?
Which had William Sadler in it, and it never really did anything.
When did he die? You know?
Oh,
Early
you pressed me. I reckon
early
about
2000s?
I reckon about 10 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What a loss.
Shame.
All right, hit me with another one.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. Woody Allen.
Mate.
I just got to do this for you because I know you're quite a fan.
Huge fan. Steven Spielberg and Woody Allen are
Your two boys.
pinnacle.
So, yeah, evergreen Woody, I would say.
What do you mean?
Like, is in terms he, in the sense that he hasn't waned. Like, I think he still produces good stuff.
Yes.
What do you think of it?
Look, he's hit and miss. I will admit that. Like, we can't all just produce masterpiece after masterpiece.
No.
But I think even when he's bad, he's still quite good.
No, I think he's good. I think his last 10 years has been pretty solid.
When he's prolific, like, I mean...
Well, from Match Point onwards, I think, for me, he's had plenty of big, great films.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest of the lot would probably be, Blue Jasmine?
Is in terms of success or just... I always thought... You could be right. I always thought it was Midnight in Paris.
Oh, that too.
That has done the... he won the Oscar for Best
Midnight in
Script.
Paris,
Highly acclaimed.
Which is like the companion film to Purple Rose of Cairo.
Yes.
Which that's possibly top 3 for me.
The literary version of Back to the Future.
Yeah, it's great.
I think that's great. I think that would be one of my favourite Woody Allen films. I love that film.
Yep.
It's endlessly rewatchable. Match Point was a big film for me when I was in school. For whatever reason, I would go to school, like your high school, come home and watch Match Point. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it was my way of unwinding. But I think that's a sensational film.
Jeez, kid, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
Yeah, it's great. It's his first thriller.
Yeah, pure thriller.
Which he's done a few now.
He has.
Followed it up with Cassandra's Dream.
Yeah.
I watched that maybe 3 or 4 times previously, maybe 12 months ago.
Mm.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's Ewan McGregor and Colin Farrell.
Yes.
Absolutely nailing it. Like, playing brothers mixed up in stuff that's way out of their depth. And it's just chilling.
What was it? It was the last film that he released. Was it the one with Joaquin Phoenix?
Irrational Man?
Yeah, is that the last one that came out? Like over here anyway.
No, did he do Cafe Society? No, Wonder Wheel was the last one he did with Kate Winslet.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I didn't see that.
Rainy Day in New York?
Yes, with Timothy.
Which has now had a European release.
Yep.
So you can import the DVD or Blu-ray if you want. It's expensive.
Have you got that yet?
No, but I will be.
Okay.
I must own it.
Indeed.
His biggest failure, I think, was probably his Amazon series that he did. I don't even remember the name of that.
He sort of disowned it, didn't he?
He disowned it before it started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy with that. I don't know the story there. Were they trying to hinder his creative process or something?
No, he just realised television's not his medium.
Yeah.
And they enticed him with the promise of producing future films.
Okay.
So give us a 6-part series or whatever, and then we'll
give
produce.
you, yeah.
And now, that's all gone to shit. So.
Yeah.